Whenever we apply and get approved for a new credit card, we are given a set date that we need to pay off the balance each month. Now, depending on when you apply for other credit cards, we're never guaranteed to get that same date as the original one. Having multiple due dates across multiple credit cards, and especially across multiple lenders, can often become very overwhelming real fast and lead you down a dark, dark path that you don't want to go down. Today we're going to talk about a trick that you can use to help easily manage multiple credit cards. If you don't know this trick, it'll change your life. And if you do know this trick, stick around because I'll still leave a couple more tips along the way to help you even further simplify your credit card management. For reference, I currently have 5 credit cards that I'm carrying on a daily basis, and those are across 4 different lenders. To not waste any more of your time though, the trick that I am talking about is really as simple as requesting a new due date for your credit card balances. Surprisingly, a lot of people actually don't know that you can do this. And if you're not familiar, you can go in and request a new due date for each of your different credit cards. And the trick that I use is to just make them all due on the same date each month. That way it's a lot easier to know on this day, I gotta pay my cards off. For the longest time, I actually didn't even know this. I would go through on my mobile calendar on my phone and I would set different reminders the day before each credit card was due, like Capital One card tomorrow, Bilt card tomorrow, Bank of America card tomorrow. And I managed it pretty well for a while. I still haven't missed a due date, knock on wood. But once I discovered this trick, it was a game changer. One important thing to note though is that you do need to be in current good standing with your credit card lender in order for them to approve you for it. And if you were to request multiple new due dates in quick succession, it may flag it as a little bit sketchy to them and they may decrease your chances in getting approved for your new request. To request a new due date, it is actually pretty simple depending on the lender that you're using. For example, with Chase, it is super simple. You just go into the banking app on your phone, you simply select the card, select manage accounts, then select request a new due date. And another note is you are given a limited amount of choices depending on the date that you do it, but it's as simple as that. And if you are approved, which hopefully you are, it should be reflected in the next billing cycle. If not the next one, then the one following. Now for Capital One, you can't do it on the mobile banking app on your phone, but you can just go to the website and do it from there. It's a simple process. Just like Chase, you log in, you select your credit card, then you select I want to, then change the payment due date. And I won't waste your time going through every specific lender. Just note that if it's not on the mobile app, you can go in on the website and see if it's on there. In worst case, if there's no option to do it online through either the mobile app or the website, you simply give their customer service a call and you can request a new date over the phone. Another final note when it comes to requesting the new date is depending on your lender on each respective website or mobile app, it may let you request a new payment due date or a statement closing date. Just make sure that you are matching the right dates with the right ones, otherwise you're gonna be a few days off. And before we get into the next section where we talk about even further simplifying your credit card management, I'd appreciate it if you guys hit that like button and subscribe to help out the channel so I can keep more content coming your way. You're the best. Now, assuming that you have all of your credit card due dates set to the same day, or at least really nicely managed, it still can be frustrating when it comes to checking your balances, especially across different lenders, having to log into different accounts at the same time, or multi-factor authentication over and over again. And so one app that I do use to keep track of all of these is MaxRewards. And no, this is not sponsored by them, but yes, I do use it, and especially since the most recent update, I actually find it very user-friendly. What MaxRewards does is it lets you pull in all of your credit cards that you have in your wallet, and it shows you their current balances, your current utilization, and your current rewards for each of them. It's really nice having all of your different credit cards on the same page to look at all at the same time. Rather than having to log into individual banking apps, you just log in once on here, and you're good. The only thing that I actually really find sometimes annoying when using the app is that you have to go through and still do the multi-factor authentication to sync all of your accounts to get the most up-to-date information. It's still easier than having to log into each banking app separately, but it is a little bit tedious. The cool thing with my strategy, by having every due date on the same day each month, you don't have to go through on MaxRewards all the time. Just a few days before the one due date you have across all of your cards, you can log in, sync your information, and see where you're standing. It's a lot easier to manage. Doing this one simple check through MaxRewards near the end of your billing cycle is really nice to help make sure that you don't miss any payments and you never spend more than you really should. And worst comes to worst, you can still go through and set up auto payments to make sure that you, for sure, double ensure that you never miss any payments going forward. Otherwise, your credit score just drops off the face of the earth. And again, we don't want that. I hope you guys found this video helpful though. Let me know in the comments down below how you guys personally manage multiple credit cards. And if you guys try this method, or if you already do this method, I hope it works out for you. And if you guys want a more in-depth rundown on the credit cards that I have in my wallet, check out this video here. Thank you all for watching though, and I'll see you guys next time.